Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Marching Drill Down. I'm your host, Serena Gil. Today we're going to start our broadcast with an update from Drum Corps International. The circuit, which happens in the summertime, just released some incredible news. We're going to throw it over to our own Michael Antonacci for more details.
DCI is making its return after a year-long hiatus due to the coronavirus. A statement from DCI made in December of 2020 said, quote, Drum Corps International is pleased to announce plans for a series of events to take place in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium on August 12, 13, and 14, 2021, end quote. DCI has been closely monitoring the spread of the coronavirus throughout the year. This also gave fresh news to corps who are in the process of finalizing auditions for their drum corps. Some corps are planning to attend the Lucas Oil Stadium events, while some are opting out to practice and prepare for DCI's 50th anniversary season in 2022. DCI has not yet released anything about spectators inside Lucas Oil Stadium this summer. We hope to see all the corps return to football fields near you in 2022. Back to you, Serena.
Thank you, Michael. If you want to audition for a corps but don't know where to start, visit dci.org for more information. Did you know there's a community that covers historically Black college and university marching bands? Showtime Web is a channel for fans to check out HBCU bands and the music they play. The channel has become the go-to resource for music and marching bands. Showtime Web is known for covering the Honda Battle of the Bands event, which includes numerous HBCU bands from across the country coming together to compete. You can follow the channel at Showtime Web on Facebook and Instagram. Winter Guard International, also known as WGI, is currently hosting their 2021 season, but in a different way. Aaliyah Bassaru has more.
Thank you, Serena. After the COVID-19 coronavirus shut down the 2020 season of WGI, the board partnered with Flow Marching to host a virtual WGI circuit. Schools and independent organizations pre-record their shows throughout the season and send them to Flow Marching. Currently, WGI and Flow Marching are streaming week 4 of their competition, which premiered on March 27th. You can get a Flow Marching subscription to watch for $150 a year or $20 a month. Now back to you, Serena.
We here at the Marching Drill Down are all excited to be creating an outlet where musicians, dancers, twirlers, and more can come together and connect during this pandemic. We'll be right back after this sneak peek of what's coming up on The Next Designer.
Hi guys, it's Vance Anderson from Style Plus Next Designer, the new web series where we search for the next up-and-coming marching arts apparel designer. We're currently searching for prospective clients interested in receiving a free design from our participating contestants. If you're interested in receiving one of these designs or have more questions, feel free to reach out to Jeremy at styleplusband.com and stay tuned for the premiere episode of Style Plus Next Designer.
My experience with Blessed Sacrament for the virtual Winter Guard for the WGI Showcase was definitely one for the books. Doing everything virtually, being able to go down into Boston to record, and having all the obstacles such as weather, and being able to do these pieces of choreography down in Boston with people around, kind of like having an audience in like a normal circuit show. And just being able to put something out there during all these times was definitely a great experience and very fortunate to have.
Now let's head over to Trish with some news on the DCA.
Drum Corps Associates, also known as DCA, has made a comeback. DCA released a statement on March 19th announcing the virtual season for DCA drum corps. With the help of Box 5 Media, DCA corps will be given the chance to showcase their show online live. Instead of going to a football stadium, viewers can tune into Box 5 Media and watch all the drum corps shows. Each senior corps will be given camera equipment to record their show at their rehearsal site, which will then be streamed on Box 5 Media throughout the summer. DCA is based out of the northeastern part of the United States, ranging from corps in Pennsylvania all the way to Connecticut. If you are interested in marching this summer, please contact your local senior corps to audition and march.
Thank you, Trish. And finally on today's broadcast, the Marine Band hosts its annual Sousa March Mania. The Sousa March Mania is a copy off of the more well-known NCAA March Madness. The Marines pick 32 marches from numerous composers, one of them being John Philip Sousa. Throughout the month of March, fans can vote on their favorite marches each day until we have a winner. Past winners include our national march, the Stars and Stripes Forever, winning in 2019 and 2016, and Julius Fusik's Florentiner being the recent winner in 2020. On March 31st, Hands Across the Sea by John Philip Sousa came out on top with a score of 16,099 against the Imperial March by John Williams, which had a score of 14,919. And that will be all for today's broadcast. I've been your host, Serena Gil. Make sure to check out this episode and more at Style Plus TV. We'll be back next week with more exciting information, but until then, have a great weekend, everyone.